behalf of the university, I once again warmly welcome you all to the university, to this historic event, and to those present in this hall. There are joining halls given the overflow, and those joining us across the media platform. Prime Minister, colleagues, if I may take the opportunity that has been given to me, apart from the welcome, to speak on behalf of our sons and daughters and our who will yet to come, and share my thoughts on the next 50 years of our people and nation journey. This year marks 60 years since UPNG's establishment. Our journey as a university is synonymous with the journey of our modern nation, Papua New Guinea. So, thank you, Prime Minister, Chief Secretary, Mr. Abel, for honoring us to host this event here. UPNG, since our establishment in 1965, had its first graduation in 1970 with 14 graduates, 6 Papuans and New Guineans. By our last graduation in April this year, UPNG graduated around 55,000 graduates over the past 60 years. Recently, we witnessed a ratio of 45% women to 55% women graduates. And more importantly, 2 of our schools, we witnessed more women graduates than men. And the School of Medicine witnessing the award of high diplomas, very significant degree to women doctors in very, very specialized fields. Following government's intervention in 2019 in UPNG, our work, including alumni, led us to a clear conclusion and a decision that UPNG's challenges compel us to undertake a transformation program that was decided in 2020, a Reset UPNG at 2050, to be relevant for the current and future generations of our sons and daughters and our nation for the next 50 years. Guaranteed employment of UPNG graduates or university graduates is no longer a given. We must prepare our sons and daughters for the global communities and in the international labor market, starting with Australia. The transformation requires UPNG to achieve an independent, globally ranked state university status, capable of meeting 100% of its operating costs, digitalization in governance, management, and academic learning, expansion in student enrollment and staff from Papua New Guinea, the region, and international sources, investment in research and innovation, maximize blended financing for facilities and infrastructure, investment in endowment funds, and strategic partners with overseas universities, including joint degree programs with other Pacific universities, Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, India, Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Korea, China, US, Israel, Africa, UK, and Europe. The opportunities are immense. The UPNG Council also approved the establishment of a UPNG business holding company to monetize its land, infrastructure, facilities, research, and innovation. Going digital provides the greatest immediate transformation platform and must be, if I borrow Mr. Abel, the big bet for UPNG. And investment in ICT and supporting infrastructure, especially power, digital systems, staff, and student training are all critical parts of the equation. This transformation must include UPNG's role as a custodian of knowledge through research, engagement in national policy discourse, through a renewed Waigani seminar, and knowledge transfer through our continuing education learning programs, throughout our expanded outreach to provincial and district centers for the next 50 years. This requires significant investment, not expenditure. While I focus on UPNG, The same critical thinking and transformation is already taking place in our other universities, and support for them is also required. At UNITEC, Goroka, UNRE, PAU, Divine Word, Anga Innovative University, and Western Pacific University. You may ask, why investment in education? The answer is simple. The most valuable asset of our nation and our country is our sons and daughters. This principle is endorsed by UNESCO's report on why investing in education is critical, as part of the Global Education 2030 Agenda published in 2024, which concludes that investment in education is the most powerful strategy to equip individuals and societies to navigate the complex challenges of our time, driving economic growth, social cohesion, and a sustainable future. Now is the time to invest in education and unlock the full potential of the next generation. The stakes are too high to put the future on hold. As UNESCO states, investment in education in terms of both quality and quantity must be put back at the heart of national and international priorities. As evidence clearly demonstrates, by the fact of who you are today, why you are where you are, your contribution and achievements, the answer is absolutely clear. Education, education, education. So in the language of Reset PNG at 20-year roadmap, I submit, and I speak, as I said, Mr. Prime Minister, on behalf of our sons and daughters and who to come. Education is and must be the big bet for the next 2 years, 5 years, and 20 years. We all recognize that resourcing of our education sector is already as a big bet initiative for the whole education sector. I respectfully propose, Prime Minister, that government adopt as the 2026 budget policy the establishment of an independent PNG Education Investment Fund, similar to overseas endowment funds and the long-term fund managed by the PNG Sustainable Development Program to finance the transformation of the education sector. And second, to convene a pledging conference in June 2026 of all PNG institutions, super funds, landowner funds, PNG companies, PNG-based companies, and our international friends of Papua New Guinea, to commit financing sufficient to finance education for the first 5 years, 2026 to 2030. So I ask you today to pause for a moment, for all of us to pause for a moment. Imagine that we are in the year 2075. In 50 years' time, our nation's 100 years of independence. And as we convene this meeting to discuss the outcome of PNG Reset at 2050 this year, and as we face our children and grandchildren, what will we say? Will we say, we value you, our value of you, and what you are today is a direct impact of the decision we took in 2025 November to establish the PNG Education Investment Fund. As we witness today's historic event, PNG Reset at 50 Reform Roadmap launching, let us honor the legacy of those who have paved the way, acknowledge the challenges we face, and renew our collective commitment to build a united, prosperous, and resilient Papua New Guinea. In closing, I want to share with you what a U.S. Senator observed. He said, "We are only as good as our dreams, and we are only as valuable as our children."